All right, here we go. My pace of going through this game has like been incredibly slow, I think. It's like for every 2.5-hour stream segment, it's like one battle and just so much putzing around, reading dialogue and like exploring towns. I think we're more or less good here. I'm going to have to pull the trigger on Zero, but I don't know how I'm going to get him to level up. Whatever. Hopefully they kick Garish off. I already have Bernard, bro. You can't make me do this. Whoa, this guy's got quite the look. There's so many like vaguely Scottish looking dudes in these games. Okay, I see that, yeah. So like which ones are you talking about? Like the old like Dracula and like Bride of Frankenstein type movies? The Mummy? The Murder of the Rue Morgue? Such a long-awaited meeting, Jortsari. I am Sios of Swampland. Sios. He's not simply from Swampland. He's the Lord of Swampland. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Yeah, those are great. Bela Lugosi, Boris Karloff. Lon Chaney. How dare you threaten the peace agreement between Garvin, Saraband, Lord Dock of Headland, and myself? You even went so far as to free the Emperor after we went such great lengths to arrange his capture, you foolish boy. Thanks to all your meddling, my entire plan has collapsed. Now the only thing left is for you to make amends with your deaths. Yeah. Old Roger Corman? That's not that old, but still 50 years old at this point, 60 years old. You haven't changed at all, Shiosh. I'll never forget that voice. Emperor Domaric. I know this guy should also have a Scottish accent, but I'm kind of treading territory here. This is kind of like a Final Fantasy Tactics-esque level design. And I haven't forgotten your betrayal during Conrad's rebellion 20 years ago, when you and Daka joined his forces. You're one to talk of betrayal. We were born into nobility, you took everything from us. I'll have my new kingdom. Ha, you crave power that badly. Fine, you and Daka will perish as power-hungry lords. So you knew about our cooperation with Conrad, but... we did not ally with Conrad seeking independence for the Republic. It was you. We joined Conrad in the War of Independence to oppose you. The Republic was successful in the war, and we were finally able to strike a blow against you. However, we paid the price as well. From a glamorous aristocratic lifestyle in Destonia to a simple life in this tiny territory. For 20 years we've paid this price. Was this your decision, Daka? It was your decision to turn against the Empire. No, Domaric, it was you we turned against, not the Empire. If we had been able to remove you, we likely would have been able to return. Shios and I have decided, Domaric, we will kill you and return to the service of Destonia. You die here. You see the formation, George. The armies will attack from the front and rear using a scissor strategy. A scissor strategy. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail. As expected from Emperor Domaric, he can predict enemy actions based on their formation, terrain, and situation. Man, like, why are we turning into such Emperor Domaric's jock riders when it's not clear this is a good dude? I kind of feel like I feel like chapter 5 is kind of losing the plot a little bit here. But what do I know until I finish it?
Just like the old days, seems like his ability as a strategist is as strong as ever.
The Emperor would certainly target Emperor Domaric from the rear.
Prince, don't stray too far from the Emperor. Look for an opportunity while the focus is on him.
Okay, let's see if this is a banger. Watch out, they're trying to employ a scissor strategy. Whoa, I got a lot of dudes here. Okay, do I get to use my team? Do I have full agency? Nice, Garrosh is gone. Okay, so we got 2 bosses. Okay, there's gonna be some loot on some of these stalagmites. I can't help but believe there's going to be treasure in these stalagmites. This is a crazy map. This is huge. There's random doors here? Wait. We got a ruins map, didn't we? Ruin map, swampland cave. So I assume that's this door over here. I can't help but assume it's not this door here. I doubt it's all the way over here. I believe that's the plot. But then what about this over here? Maybe it's a 1-2 punch type of thing? Oh, I've got a raspberry seed in my teeth. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this is a banger. They say they're going to fight us in the front and rear. But how? So we're going to go through here and then guys are going to come from behind? How strong is this guy? 80 health. Is this a joke? He does have a revenge mace, though, which is terrifying. Well, aren't we in a little bit of a pickle here? Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. It's a bit scary, man. My wizards are always at the beginning. Love that. Let's get a fat little support spell here. Okay. Progress. Is that when I can shoot? Ooh, I can shoot someone from there. I can shoot this guy, but I feel like this is going to lead to my death. Because I believe this guy will be able to hit me from there, won't he? This is a very dumb idea. I'm going to do it. Not going to do it. Okay, I have no one who can do anything here. I don't know how far to go. All my tanks are slow. God. I should have maybe bought that Venom Blade for him. Let's take a review. What level is his wing? Level 2. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. I didn't think they were going to attack in the first turn. They really do. Gladiator! Rock is like not actually that tanky. Only Jorts is tanky in the entire team. Like no one else ever gets tanky. Okay, he's my front four. Let's see what happens. These guys are really weak. 80 and 95? I guess it's because it's 2 bosses. But that's like, with my spells, that's like 2 hits. So they're not doing anything. So my next round of turns, I have to go basically all out offense to carve out some territory here. Joe Rogan's going deep. Shows the royal god. A hill giant. I didn't see that guy. He's really slow. 70 HP though. Little mini boss. Come and get some, you bitches. I'm backing off. Okay, so is this worth a Spark 2? I don't know if it is for 2 people, but I do think we need a strong frontal assault. But a Spark 2 on 2 people, I'm going to do it, but I think this is wasteful. HP by 2, MP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 2, please. Nice. And agility by 1. Just very low HP pools, generally speaking, to the 2 wizards. They actually better balance the wizards in this game in terms of how much they can handle a hit. Nice. How much does it do? 49. Well, looks like it was worth it. Pew. So there's a lot of damage. Oh my god, 45. That means Zeus might... This might Zero might be able to kill him if he gets a Twister. HP by 2, attack by 1, pretty soft. Defense by 2, not necessary. Agility by 1. I wish they kind of like more variety in like the level growth curves. Like let my sniper actually be a sniper. Okay. I think I do Zephyrus on this guy. I think it's actually... Zero can't reach him. For 7 MP, this is like a steal. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't give him a power wine, and he just gets crazy attack values. He's doing great. Jorts and Bernard, just like in game 1, are just like totally dominant. You'll love to see it. Okay, I'm worried about my wizards here. Give him a little smack with your dragon lance. Yeah, yeah, I was so confused. You had to find like such a secret in the wall. I don't think I can reach this man. Oh dear. My shuriken is totally useless. Unless Tornado 3 has got some wild range here. I don't think it does. Charm, no. Okay, well, let's see what happens next. I definitely made a mistake in my Zero positioning. I should put him up further. There's no point of having him go attack the Mega Loader anyway, because he can't even do... I don't even think he can do 1 damage to it right now. Time to throw a tomahawk at him, a power hatchet. Feel the wrath of my power hatchet. Boom. So is there going to be attacks from behind me? So I can't go too far. I'm going to clear these guys out and just give me the possibility of still moving around. Because they very said clearly, please don't kill her. Oh. Okay, 18. I think she is support. Pew! Yeah, same with me. I mean, you gotta go through like an invisible wall. It's kind of cheesy. But I'm glad I have him. Imagine having an archer in this game, but not getting it till now in chapter 5. Like, it's not even you have to use waltz the entire time. That's not living, Nick. That's not living. Using waltz and not having Bernard, that's not life. That's like a taxi driver once told me in a car. He's like, I'm in this car 14 hours a day. This is not a life. Kind of stuck with me. I was thinking about that yesterday for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's because, right, I was watching Monster. And there was like a really depressed looking man driving a taxi cab in the game. In the show. So it reminded me of that guy. A girl? Blam. Oh! Oh no! Alright, Jort's got it. It's all good. I really don't want to do this with Jorts. He's so high level anyway. She won't die. She'll be fine. All right. So if we go down here too much, we're at a point where we're not gonna be able to hold our team together. Okay, I'm gonna heal her, and hopefully Zero can get this kill because I got 1 health left. I love it. It's a true American. He's really fitting in. Love that. That's one thing the Uber era has improved on. You can like get in a car and just be a quiet man the whole time. It works out pretty well. I think he'll just heal naturally. I'm not gonna bother using something on here. I should continue to use support on some of these guys. I just don't see a reason to. Maybe we'll buff the whole team over here. Why not? Gotta use some XP. I gotta use some MP. In case something bad happens. The whole Uber system, one of my like biggest like boomer complaints is how that like Google reviews and Uber has totally ruined the 5-star system. Uber like doesn't let you drive if you're like below like 4.8 or something. Like anything under like 5 stars or like 4 stars or whatever is like considered like mean and cruel. And like the 5-star I don't know. It's just like we can't be true. You can't rate anything honestly, or else you're like anti like consumer or something. Anti like small business. That's fine, but like it's kind of just it's a bit weird. That's all. Zero, can you reach this guy? Fuck. Uh oh. Messed up. It's fine. Probably. It's at some level it's kind of like tipping. Like we're all like responsible for like GoFundMe and tipping and Kickstarters. At some level we've all become like responsible for each other keeping afloat in like a horrific system. I'm being fired at. That's pretty good. I would have let Garage die if I knew I could have got the cool brass gunner instead. Okay, so there's going to be people coming from behind soon, right? Because they said they're doing a shisha strategy. They meant from the front and the rear. That means they're probably going to come from behind us. They've all been setting up this attack. They don't just mean left and right. Maybe they do. Whoa. This guy's in a back line? Are there less red lights and highways in Canada? About the same. We have less highways because you guys had like that huge highway act you guys did in like the 40s or 30s or 50s or whatever. And a lot less of Canada is habitable. So we had like a Trans-Canada highway which goes along like the southern border, like literally from the far west to the far east of the country. But we don't have like the same kind of highway system you guys have. Where like it's like a checkerboard of like the whole huge system. We don't have that. To some degree, North America is all the same in that like we've entirely built it up like from in the 20th century in the latter half of the 19th century. So like we've totally like all the affordable building materials were concrete. So we've like covered the entire country in like plazas and parking lots and malls and highways. So we have none of like that charming old world beauty. But I don't know, maybe over time it might get better. Probably not. Should I talk to this guy? I think she might die if I don't get some follow-up damage on this guy. I can see this guy being able to one-shot her. So who's taking damage right now? Jorts and Tessis. But like where you live in like Minnesota and all those places, generally speaking, looks exactly the way that Canada looks. Except there's a lot, the older parts of the U.S., like the Philadelphias, the New Yorks, etc. They have like older, nicer buildings from like the era when like the country had like big ambitions. You know what I mean? Like there's not really much in Canada besides where I live in Ottawa now, and then other some beautiful places. Victoria's very beautiful in British Columbia. There's not many places that are like looks like a Philly or like parts of like Washington and stuff that are like so ambitious and so like modern Greco-Roman architecture. HP by 2, MP by 1, attack by 2, defense by 2, agility by 1. There's some. We've lots of like we've lots of like nice old brick places. Okay, this should be a kill. Nice. This move is so busted. Nice. Love that. I give this guy some business. Can I talk to him? No? Just give him the business? Let's see it. Why did they send a boss into our backline? Strange behavior. He can't win this, right? We shouldn't do it. What's that giant armor? Why isn't he doing anything? Okay, I want this kill. I think I'm gonna get it though. I'm actually gonna save Scum a special move here. I need Zero to catch up a little bit. God, he's bad. I don't even think he can do it. I don't think he can do it. I don't think. Does he have any? Does he even have it in him? What is this? Is he just too weak compared to this guy? Is there like an attack defense discrepancy where you can't do damage to people? Is this? Am I crazy? Am I on the wrong seed? How is this possible? That I can't get a single special move? Like, what is the system here? Is this crazy? Like, am I losing my mind here? Look, it'll never happen. There we go. Is this even a kill? Yeah. Attaboy. Okay, you need that desperately. I think he's probably too back. I think he's probably too old-fashioned for me to use him. But what can you do? Tornado? This is gonna hit. Is this hitting one person? Okay, single target. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna bring some dudes down. Not bad. I don't think Robbie can win a 1v1 here. Definitely not. Double special move, maybe he could. He's kind of cracked. I wonder if he joins somebody's party. I wonder if the guy playable in Scenario 3. He gets like battle music. I wonder if I can steal a kill here. Hill Giant coming in for the smash. Jesus. He's not using it on me. So what's the wrinkle in this battle? This is a death. Oh, she's alive. Holy shit. Well, I suppose that they would probably... If they came from the absolute north of the globe and dispersed themselves in an equal manner, they would probably go for like Russia, North Europe, and Canada, all at sort of like an equal rate. I think it's probably fair to say. It'd be like one ring, you know what I mean? Like an explosion. But if they did choose to attack from... If they did choose to invade Canada first, they would then be able to get a huge amount of territory. Unchallenged, essentially. Okay, I'm going to steal this kill on this boss before the other guys do. And then you'd have, like, the second largest country on Earth. And while they be... Whoa. What the... That was insane. Did you see that? Yeah. I mean, like, while they'd be, like, fighting and losing in Russia to the toughest people on the planet. I mean, Canadians are pretty tough, too, war-wise. They could have, like, a lot of Canada that's, like, pretty underutilized. Ugh, I've been defeated. If I had defeated Domaric, I could have made amends for those 20 last years. Is it my time to die? Sales, take my revenge. My revenge! Ugh! Nice. Okay. Get this guy with another Zephyr. I'm going to use some cheap stuff on him. Because she's been using a lot of mana. I just, from... When did I start? I think late 2022. No. Late 2023? I think late 2022 to early 2023, I reread the Song of Ice and Fire series again. I don't know if I would... Well, I don't know. If and when Winds of Winter comes out. I don't know. It depends. It depends how long in the future... How long from now in the future it is. It'll determine whether I'm going to reread the whole series again. I probably will. Unless it's like within the next year, then I probably won't. But the series is so long and the books are so detailed that, like, I don't actually feel like I always retain 100% of it. Like, if I read it, it would all be familiar, but yet at the same time, it would all be new, if you understand what I mean. Is there any, like, really, really shook, blasted soldiers here? They all died. He has no offensive spell. So I guess I'll do a cute little aura here. Wait, hold on. Is Campbell missing any health? No. Okay, so I'll just heal the hero. Like, I probably have most of it in my head. I read it, like, within the last 2 years, basically. But it's still fun to read, like, really regularly. It's, like, still, I think, like, pretty undisputably, like, the greatest fantasy series. just in terms of like being like mature and intelligent. It's not perfect. But it's like the right combination of like world building and like good dialogue, grounded in some degree of reality while having magical elements that don't become like some D&D like magic system bullshit to some degree. Unclear motivations, no easy answers. Nice food descriptions sometimes. It is truly amazing. Yeah, it's been so long now. 10 years, 11 years now. I should have healed Hedva. That was a mistake. I think Hazuki can get this kill. Yeah, that's my girl. Hold on. I actually should go for him. I just think that, like, obviously someone can do what they want with their lives, and he spent his whole life like reading and like writing and wants to have his like time in the sun. I do think that like the amount of time he spent like on the TV shows and like side projects is like pretty reprehensible. I know he did kind of have a lot of television stuff in like the 80s, but I think that's like he can do what he wants with his life. I try not to criticize him too much, but I think he's a little bit delusional in thinking that he can just like, it's fine to just like freely blog about like the New York Giants and like fucking your repertory theater, while everyone's like, dude, you have like, you're sitting on the golden egg here. What are you doing? So I'm kind of in the middle, but I do think the amount of time he spent in the TV shows is like pretty egregious. But I guess is like just, I guess is the HBO bucks are like way too hard to turn down. Okay, let's see if I can get another save scum kill for 0 here and get back into it. There we go. Like maybe HP by 2, attack by 1. Maybe he's paying more attention to House of Dragon because of how badly things went for Game of Thrones in like the later seasons. Something I find interesting is how many people on like Reddit polls and other polls of like the greatest TV shows ever still keep Game of Thrones up near the top. And that to me is like understandable for the massive impact and cultural influence that show had, including the amount that it is like opened up money for other shows to be fantasy sci-fi shows that wouldn't have gotten funded before. And to some degree because the story itself is so outstanding. But it seems strange to me that people would like vote for a show of like top 5 or 10 all-time shows with like such unmitigated shit in the second half. That's weird to me. What can you do? All right, give this guy the business before he murders Robbie. I love seeing special moves, mainly because I know it won't miss. I'm always kind of like slightly afraid things are gonna miss. Someone's gotta heal Robbie. We also have to get over to that treasure map soon. Okay, I'm gonna back to. We can't go down, but is there anything up there to? I'm gonna try to go loot that thing, see if there's anything there. We're gonna get any pop-ups? What's going on this map? We're gonna get attacks from behind? Where's the wrinkle? She has a real... Natalie Dormer has like a real like sparkle to her eyes that like almost no one has. Okay, I need to heal from Yurido as well. She was like such outstanding casting for that role. One of the best casting jobs on the show, I think. I don't really think Amelia Clark, or whatever his name is, was like definitely not the Daenerys I thought in my head. To some degree, but I understand why they picked her. I thought Natalie Dormer was like one of the best ones. I think the guy who played Tywin Lannister was outstanding. One of the best ones for sure. There's lots of really good ones. I gotta heal Robbie, yeah. Sorry, Cruel Beans isn't here, so the Finnish talk is on the back burner. The Finnish talk is on the back burner with the cabbage box. It's cooling after it came out of the oven. HP by 3, I like that. MP by 1. Attack by 2. Defense by 2. Agility by 1. Okay, onward. Gotta make sure there's not more guys coming from behind us. I'm gonna run up here because I'm fast to pick this thing up with her. And then I gotta pull my team all the way over here for their treasure map. We gotta check this thing to loot it, see if there's any other loot we can get. And then there's gotta be some wrinkle here, so I'm not gonna go too far forward with too many guys. The problem is, this is the trick here, is that once you drop down here, you're committed. And if you're committed, that means you can't help if they get spawns from behind. So I've tried not to have too many people go too far back. Too far forward, sorry. Because this is where the problem's going to come in. I'm still very much trying to pay attention to what they mean by, like, the scissor attack. There's the ruins map. We'll have to keep some people back for Emperor Domaric. Cabbage and meat on its own, with like whatever else you're gonna put into it, is already like one of the things that's like fed more human beings than like anything else in like world history. Like 1/3 of the world probably is like their entire genetic background is, I don't know, constituted, their entire DNA strand is constituted of cabbage. Nice. Small mithril is always welcome. Let's check this one. Anything here? No. Anything over here? Let's wait for the background dudes. It's hard to figure out how to go through this battle. There's going to be some ambush somewhere. Maybe when we cross over here, it'll trigger some dudes or something. It's going to have to trigger some stuff from behind us. It's just too weird the way it is. I'm sorry, are we no longer moving? I thought Summer Game Fest was not worth watching last year. I'm gonna like not... I probably won't watch it. Maybe I will. But I think Summer Game Fest is like at the level where you watch like edited version of the stuff that got released like the next day or something. I don't think it's worth actually putting the time into. I thought it was really shit last year. Like, just like, not it, really. I hope there's some really good stuff announced. But I really do think the problem with Jeff Keighley has is that the big publishers don't want to allow his platform to be like the medium for big releases. So he only can basically get like double A medium-sized things. Like that's why like Hideo Kojima is like his dream companion. Because yes, Kojima's with Sony, but like also like that kind of guy who's like borderline independent is like the dream. I just thought Summer Game Fest was really shit last year. But I thought the Game Awards are pretty fun to watch. I think it's worth it for a once a year thing. There's a floor switch inside. Do you mean in the Ruins treasure map? Okay, do I at least have to wait for this guy? Like, what am I doing here? Maybe I should take this time to go do this thing. Who's my highest agility? It's Jorts, right? Jorts then the girls? Jorts? It's Jorts by a lot. What the hell? They're not moving? This is some sort of scam here. Where they want me to step down and then just wreck myself. What is happening? Alright, YOLO. Here we go. See? The second you drop down, they scam you. Only 2 dudes, though. I think if Rogan dies, it's over, right? Look at this stupid ass game. Like I didn't even move. Alright, fuck it. Let's see what happens. It's not worth using these girls. We gotta go back and help. Their agility's high, their move is low. She's got 7 move, you can go. The Nads can go back as well. Azuki can go into the ruins, so she can't reach. Fuck. Davide can't reach. This is a disaster. I should probably load that state with 0. He should, of all the people who should go in, it should be him. So this means it's over, right? So that doesn't matter, it's just Domaric? That I can deal with. Unless it means that like you can't get like Rogan in a later game now or something if he dies. Is there anything like that that happens? Let's do a little searching before I waste any more time doing this. Oh god, is he gonna one-shot Domaric? See, this is so stupid because like these guys do not move. until such a point that I brought everyone past the do not disturb line, and then they show up. So tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do about that. I have to have people all the way down and then have everyone ready to loop back up this way? I got pretty lucky with that cross slash before. So I basically have to have my mobile characters loop all the way forward so they can drop back down. And then bait these idiots into going forward. It's such a, like, artificially smashed together challenge. Because they stopped moving. Except for the Silver Knights. So they're called, right? Royal Guards. Oops. Shoot. Oh, nice. He's paralyzed. Sweet. Okay. Worked out. What's he say there? His other ones he says is Japanese, but that one kind of sounded like emergency. I have a funny feeling if I go into the treasury map, there's going to be more guys dropping out too. I need to heal. HP by 2, MP by 1, attack by 2, defense by 2, agility by 1. Nice. Good level, good level. Turn into a proper melee fighter. Okay, so all my range guys are running up here. What's his range? 6? Alright, he can do it. You can stay up here. Campbell goes over the edge. Let's get back to hovering over here. Or maybe it's just Jorts moving over. Could be. It's either Jorts or the entire team are the two likely options. This is like kind of approaching some of what I think is like one of the larger design flaws of the game, in my opinion, is sort of, what's the word, non-intuitive scripting. Sometimes characters will like not go for who they should go for, or like do some sort of move where they prioritize their movement as opposed to attacking someone who they clearly should attack. Like sort of like the prioritization of action in script sometimes in order to like have a certain feel to the battle, I do think is a little flawed. Because they'll do things that don't make sense because that's like the way they're kind of programmed in order to like make some sort of like flow or cadence to the battle, and that is like not an open-ended system. Okay, let's get these guys a little one turn closer. And I'll drop Jorts over on his next turn and see what happens. I don't think it's Jorts. I think it's everybody. Let's find out, though. Let's see what happens right here. Yeah, see. With Domaric and them not moving, and then nothing happening until such a point that you drop everyone off the steps, that is like, I think, really egregious. Just again, something where like you have to have played it. It's like you could be totally fucked there, which I was before, but they don't move. Like that's just super weird, man. I want to see if Rogan can die. Let's see after this. I'm gonna look into this. Unclear. Not a game with a rich amount of information on the internet. Let's move these guys over here. None of this is gonna change. Nothing is gonna change anything. Like, I wonder what I'm missing in my assumptions that I'm so confused by the scripting on this. They really sort of like, in a ham-fisted way, a ham-handed way, I guess, make this happen this way. So you have to kind of double people around. There may be some sort of like details or certain strategy I'm skipping, but it seems to be the case. That move is so cool. Well, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it if someone sends me the image. I'm opposed to it. I'm leaving the option open. Okay, back to the treasury map, where I'm sure some more dudes will spawn and make my life a living hell again. So we lost Rogan. I don't know whether that's a permanent loss, or whether he'll be resurrected in the next battle. But he didn't have like a line where he's like,
I'm gonna miss my brothers.
So I assume he probably comes back in the next fight, but if he doesn't, well, that's just the way things go. So it goes, Joe Rogan, so it goes. Was the movie with Johnny Depp, who eventually becomes blind, was that called Once Upon a Time in Mexico? We were discussing dinner for tonight, and we're trying to figure out how to use the ground bison that I have thawed. And I was like, well, I really want to make. We should make a taco bowl. It's the best idea I can think of, with all the food restrictions that you have currently. And she's like, but I don't want to have a taco bowl because we don't have any avocado. We don't have any lettuce. I'm like, well, why don't you just buy avocado and lettuce? She's like, okay, that's a good idea. I'll do that. Good thoughts. And I was like, and I got to use the GIF of Donnie Trejo and Johnny Depp being like, are you a Mexican or a Mexicant? I'm like, great, get on it. I was like, this is okay. This is an excellent GIF usage. I thought the movie was crazy how like unserious it was, but I'm like, okay, at least I get to use this. At least I get to use this image right now, and it's appropriate because we're talking about taco bowls. She was like, well, I don't want to have that because we don't have lettuce and avocado. I'm like, well, why can't you just get lettuce and avocado, or I'll get it? She's like, okay, good idea. All right, good thoughts. I was like, okay. Okay, how many are enough of these guys ready? I'm gonna wait one more turn and cram in here. Oh, look at the big brain on Thermos. Good old Danny Trejo. That guy's actually like such like, despite his like casting in Hollywood, that guy is like such like a teddy bear. Like when he has that rad death in Breaking Bad, he's like, man, I got such a good death in this. I'm so happy. Just his severed head on the turtle. He's like, yeah, this is amazing. I'm so happy. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta think about this. This guy's going hard in the paint here. And dudes are moving. Mayday. Danny Trejo's in Desperado, right? I learned the other day that there's like 3 or 4 From Dusk Till Dawn movies. I didn't know that. I guess at some level I knew there was more than one, but there's like at least 3 of them. Only one of them that like has Quentin Tarantino involved in any fashion. But like at least 2 more straight to video ones. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna take the wizard ladies with me. So it's gonna be Jorts and his two. It's gonna be Jorts and his harem. We're going forward. Everyone else, get in the pit. He did have such a fantastic death in Breaking Bad. Like, it's untouchable. Okay, I guess 0 as well. On the tortoise? Because his name was like Tortoise or Tortuga or something? That's so awesome. Okay, I don't think I need Yurido there. He can stay too. Okay, the Emperor is sprinting. Mayday. Aha! Excellent, my allies are distracted by the treasure map. Let's go die. Jesus. Okay. Okay, so heal one of the royal guards, and then do your best to protect the boys. This guy's gonna shoot the Emperor 100%. There's nothing I can do about it. Mayday. I hope you don't kill him. I gotta do a support here. I would like to heal the guy who's injured, but I have to do a support here. Because I can't let the Emperor get one-tapped. It was really funny that I watched True Romance after watching Frisky Dingo, as opposed to, for most people, probably watching True Romance before Frisky Dingo. And then being so feverishly, stupidly, insanely obsessed with Frisky Dingo. And then later watching Chris Penn's character in True Romance and being like, this explains so much. It was such an amazing way for that entire thing to go. I'm so happy with that. Hold on. He actually stayed out of the range. The Emperor is smarter than you think he is. I like that a lot. An Amber Sword. Maybe I can give that to 0. If I can't get a wing. That guy's not moving. This is creepy, man. Okay, okay. We're just dying, I guess? I gotta heal that guard. Ooh, okay, no, that guy. Man, a Goddess Tear is pretty worthless. But I have to stand on that switch, you said? Okay, who's got the lowest movement here? Bernard? Bernard's got the lowest movement. But he doesn't get the first turn. Shit. What's your agility? 28. You have the highest agility in here, don't you? Bernard's the second one. Okay, so I'm going to put Bernard on it. I'm going to gamble he's the next turn. Nice. Okay, stay here, buddy. Okay, got it. Thank you for the tip. Go! Let me look around. There's only one switch. So he's going here. And then there. And then I guess he's outie in the in this little pit over here. Okay, run! Sprint! As fast as you can, my dear. Probably took 20 people, but okay. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Alright. Get on this guy pronto. I wonder how much this steel knife's gonna do. I'm happy with my shiny rapier. The special move is unbelievable. It's so sick. I couldn't believe how good it was. So the problem with the blind on this guy, I don't think the blind is actually effective on this guy because he just almost constantly does special moves. Nick, what consoles do you own? Second question, what are your thoughts on the Switch 2 or the Steam Deck? A girl, freeze 3. She's coming around. HP by 2, MP by 1, attack by 1, defense 2. I'm only really asking that because I saw the word Switch and my reptilian brain triggered. I was watching like a This Week in Video Games episode recently. Talking about the Switch 2. Oh, old school. Are any of those from after the year 2000? Are you living in a time warp? How are you using YouTube chat if you're living in 1999? Yeah, fair enough. That's a crazy thing about Switch, is that it's already emulatable. And has been for a while. Alright, so I want to attack these guys, but I don't want to get murdered by the artillery gun. So what's he gonna do? Oh god. Oh sweet Jesus. Alright, that's fine. Okay. So I don't want Hedva to get killed. Let's see what the agility is on this guy versus this guy. 15. 16. Okay, so I think he might get the next turn, so I have to watch out for him trying to kill Hedva. So I'm going to use the medicinal herb here, which is probably overkill, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. These guys can get up that hill, but they're not. They're just trying to steal my XP. Pricks. I've been kind of rediscovering prick as a slur lately. Fills me with a lot of joy, I'm gonna be honest. It's also very, very funny when my like extremely sweet, high-pitched voice Andrea calls someone a prick. Not that she would ever do that, but when she does, it's very funny. This is a recent discovery in the last week. I had a friend named Aaron in college who would use that term all the time. Two very, very funny things that Aaron would say was to call someone a prick, and also because he's formerly massively obese as a high school as a teenager. In almost any single circumstances, if he read what someone said wrong, he'd be like, "What, you call me fat?" And I just thought that was so great every time. It really did it for me. In like almost any circumstance, he'd be like, "You call me fat?" I loved it. Also, the way he said prick, I just had so much like raw venom in it. It was amazing. So I've been rediscovering that. Just so great. My boy gets to attack here. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Oh, no he cannot. Mayday. I don't have enough damage here. Alright, I see a big move here. 0. He's gonna do 0. He's gonna do 1 damage. Watch him. Oh, nice. He did his good one. Not good enough. Now we have 2 people at low health. These guys don't... Oh my god! The Emperor is going for it?! What?! Ooh, I did not know he could do that. Okay, please, sir, by all means. Don't let me get in your way. I didn't think he was not even thought about doing this the entire game. And he busts out the big dog. I love that. That was exciting. And also really saved my ass, too. Maybe he is a strategic genius. He was perfectly spacing that artillery cannon before. HP by 1, attack by 2, defense by 2. Nice, not bad. I'll take that. Man, that guy just clutched it out so much. Okay, nobody move forward. Oh my god, we have to fight the boss without him. What are we doing? Okay, just stay back. I think Hazuki could probably catch this guy. Right? Oh no, stay there. Okay, I'm gonna use my sword because it does less damage. Give it a little tickle. 62 health, I'd appreciate that. Oh, don't do that. rapier. Don't sleep him. Oh shit. Back up. We're not doing this attack. I get in the business. Just don't do that. Yeah, that's fine. Do 1 damage. Much better. Drop for the goddess tier. Another healing drop. It's fine. Alright, boys, what are you doing? Any like crates or barrels or any fun stuff here? No? I guess I didn't need to bring rock. Okay, what are we doing? I'm now is there anything to do here? I want to go loot those two. I really like my mages in this game. I like that they're different. Noon and Masquerade were not demonstrably different. I'm gonna buff up the soldiers. Possible ban evader monitoring. That's the label on my OBS Twitch chat for Crimson Spindle with his best viewers page. Wait, I can just do it with this guy. Large mithril, nice. Sure need one of those. Okay, I gotta support him as well. Okay, block him from going anywhere. Okay, can we get through this already? Is there gonna be more ambushes here? Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're gonna get hit with him. The God Rapier. What? The God Rapier. How can that be? How can that be worse than the shiny one? Okay, I think Campbell can reach this guy, but I'm just gonna do it with you. The God Rapier? No, I don't remember playing. I played a lot of Gran Turismo. No. I played a lot of Gran Turismo, but I never really played Forza. But I do have to say it's like one of the most beautiful video games in history. And the music as well is fucking sensational. Okay, we gotta wait through here till we... Like every time I'd be listening to like some old video game music playlist, once in a while I hear some song, I'm like, this is the most heart-rendingly beautiful thing I've ever heard. It would quite frequently, not invariably, but it would quite frequently be a song from Forza. And graphically, it's like unreal. Like absolutely unreal. It's great. I like Gran Turismo a lot. It's not the most fun. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know where I stand on racing games. I think Mario Kart is like too loose. I think games like Gran Turismo are a little bit too tight. I'm not sure what like the middle ground is. There's lots of awesome racing games though. I'm just not sure which ones are like ones I've really loved. That like feeling of sinking horror in Gran Turismo when you take one turn wrong and you're like, oh, my record. Shit. I like how my priest is basically like the Emperor's teammate now, not mine. Is he gone? Okay, we're good. Any secret ninja or something there I missed? Alright, so... let's see how the rest of this extremely flaccid battle goes. What are we doing? I guess I can start with Jorts. He's at the top of the lineup. I can get a fat spark from up here. Just cheese him a little bit. Why not? 40, holy shit. What? That was the move? Alright, mama. Can I go in the freeze one? Yes. Should I just hit the boss instead? Putting her here is a huge mistake. I can't quite Zephyr. I can't quite Zephyrus here. They're just out of range. I'm gonna lose her, but I think it's worth just giving her here. Why not? Why, do you play a lot of Forza, Nick? 21 damage. Look at the big brain on Hedva. She's falling for Jorts. She's not thinking about Davide. She can't reach anyone here. Maybe she can. Oh, yeah. There we go. Here's the play. If Synthesis had gone first, Hedva could have just done like a fat spell on Seos. This is still alright though. She does a lot less damage than Jorts does. Synthesis is 9, HP by 2, MP by 1. Attack by 2, defense by 2, agility by 1. A perfect level. Except give me MP instead of attack next time and we're in the money. Okay, now I am officially frightened. Why can't you just send it to the back door? I'm getting a little rash, but I'm not exactly really too worried about this area. Oh god. Okay, they didn't go for her. Nice. That was a Hedva kill there. Initiating assault shell protocol. Wee, wee, wee. Opening bomb shelter doors. Opening bomb bay doors. Oh, she's so dead. My sweet summer child. He's got a face on him, this guy, eh? He doesn't look anything like his profile picture. Oh! She's alive? That was a sick move, man. Can I have a guy who does that? Get in there. No, not that way. Oh, okay, we're good. Guy, where are you going? All right, we're going in ourselves. Clear all enemies. I'm actually more scared of the hill giant here. I have that new rapier. I wonder how it compares to this one. Forza 5 is 50% off. Is it? That's maybe worth looking for. Is this a cursed rapier? Light and dark resist plus 20 Thanatos L2. I mean, that kind of sucks because it doesn't have a special attack. Is this a Steam sale you're talking about, Nick? Okay, let's give it some real business. I can't believe Hedva survived that. Holy cow. Look at this move, by the way. This is insane. Oh, that was crazy, man. Get your XP. Live your life, Hedva. Okay, which is the most damage here? Wendigo or Zephyrus? Let's try Wendigo. I assume Zephyrus is more because that's like her like latent element, I guess. I don't know. This might be a one-shot. Probably not though. 34, a bit mid. Zephyrus only would have been, Zephyrus wouldn't have been much more there. Synthesis gets all the cleanup duty. Hedva's batting. Synthesis basically bats cleanup. She technically bats third, but it's kind of like batting cleanup. I'm just doing this to do something because this guy's just dead in the next half a turn. Have a round, hopefully. I guess healing would have been more XP now that I think about it. Hedva, darling! Don't die. Oh shit, I should have done heal 3. I think it's very funny that the shiny rapier is better than the god rapier. How do you figure? Very worried about Zero. I might actually have to cut him and use Arthur. I don't assume that he leaves again. I think I can probably pretty safely guess that he does not. But he is like hot garbage right now. Okay, 2 more shots. I think Jorts can probably kill him before this guy gets a turn. No, he goes last, huh? Alright, we'll kill Zero. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Just simmer down a little bit. How much health do you have left? 15? Alright, this is Synthesis kill. Oh, she only has 5 mana? Uh-oh. Mayday. I don't think this... Actually, this probably kills. Maybe not. I think this will. Oh! Alright, well... Wait, he's at 1. Wait, please wait. Domaric, wait. Could I talk with this guy? No way, right? What is it? Why should I let you live? I'm defeated. You can see that. Let's put the past aside. What a coward. He wasted 1 health? Really? What's gonna happen here? Rogan doesn't show up. Is Rogan permadead? You brought this battle on yourself. You planned to take my life when this ambush failed. Now you plead for your life? At 1 HP, you bitch. We just wanted to return to Estonia. This was the only way, but spare me, and I promise to quietly live out the rest of our days here. This is your mistake, Seos. You planned to assassinate the Emperor. But now, facing defeat, you can only beg for mercy. Silence, Federate. This was our only chance to attack Domaric. What are you saying? This was the only time Domaric didn't have the Rainbloods acting as his bodyguards. Do you think we would have any chance of success if they were to join the battle? If you didn't want to battle the Rainbloods, perhaps you shouldn't have attacked at all, you dumb fuck. You know full well Domaric has sent the Rainbloods after us in the past. What the price we paid. I like how he said the big mouth there. We had no idea when the Rainbloods would be sent after us again. We needed to defeat Emperor Domaric before they returned. We had to kill him before they could kill us. Dispose of Seos, George. I asked you to finish the enemy leader. What do you do as I've asked, George? I'm not your executioner, bud. Prince George, do you intend to refuse the Emperor's order? That would be an unforgivable act. Don't allow Seos to escape, George! If George can bring himself to strike down the defenseless, Campbell, the honor falls to you. I mean, I saw this guy wield a bastard sword in there. He could probably do it himself. Obey your Emperor, Campbell. Since the Prince hesitates, you will carry out the order instead. He's out. Yasha, kill Seos! Damn. The Big Brother character is back. The lives of others strikes again. Where is he? Where is he? Damn you, Domaric! Good work, Yasha. That is all. Go. I wondered what kind of man you were, George. Now I know. My test of you has convinced me. The measures I took to get your help in recapturing the Republic were indeed necessary. Further it, with Daka and Shios gone, we'll know we'll face resistance in Swampland. The threats against you have been removed. Let's proceed to the castle, George. Good work thwarting their seizure strategy. Huh, you'll come later, huh? Then I'll head to Swampland Castle ahead of you. The Emperor likely didn't care what became of Lord Seos. He was merely testing us.
The Emperor was likely testing the willingness of the Jort's army to participate in the planned invasion of Aspia.
Emperor Domaric surely knew the Jort's army would refuse to strike a defenseless opponent, so why was he so calm?
The Emperor spoke of measures he took to get the prince to participate. What might those measures be?
The prince is opposed to the invasion of the Republic, and as long as he holds to that belief, he will not succumb to the Emperor. ...
Now we can pass through this cavern to Swampland. It's not much farther to the road east of the mountains. Let's hurry on, Prince Jorts.
Alright, well... The Emperor was rescued, but Gavin and Arant escaped. The Jort's army pursued them, but were intercepted by Lord Seos and Lord Daka. Prince Jorts was victorious, but resented Emperor Domaric's treatment of the defeated. X. Okay, I mean... I'm gonna chalk this up to like the mithril weapon power spike, but that was a flaccid chapter. Like those are really simple battles, which I guess I was railing against the opposite before, but I don't know. Those are pretty simple. Not terribly difficult. Chapter 6, Emperor Domaric's Ambition. Whoa, who is this? Not only was my husband Seos defeated by Emperor Domaric, who he has long despised, but Swampland has been seized. He would be mortified.
So thinking is fruitless. This is war. Strike someone, they will strike back, as I'm sure Lord Seos understood.
This man frightens me, Mother. Who is he? Did he do something to Father?
This man is your blood relative. He is Emperor Domaric of the Dasonian Empire, and he is responsible for the killing your father.
Is Father really dead, Mother?
Look at the faces of these children. Have you no compassion for them, Emperor Domaric? Your own relative living in poverty on the outskirts of the Republic. You killed him without a second thought. I'll never forget it, and neither will these children.
You mean to say that you'll hold this grudge forever? That's what they all say, those whose husbands or fathers are killed. Isn't that so? Ah, figure it. Yes, they all died holding a grudge.
The Emperor condemns to death those he defeats in the struggle for power, and their blood relatives, in order to snuff out any spark of future conflict.
Grantak, bit of a jock rider, I gotta say. If we leave behind dissidents, they will cause needless wars and bring misfortune to Estonia. That is why Seos' relatives must be put to death. Do you object to this policy? Yes, I do. You lack experience, George. Once you have gained authority and rule over a country, you will come to understand this policy. No, I do understand it. I do still object to it. But what does it matter if I object to it? Now go, wife and children of Seos. Until we're ready to depart, I'll allow you to enjoy the last moments of your life. Jesus Christ. That is cold. Okay, go have a picnic.
Please, Emperor Domaric, take my life, please. Pardon the children.
Maybe you shouldn't have indoctrinated them on hating the Emperor. And maybe if you kept them out of this room, maybe it would have worked out differently.
Lady Ilia, you pitiful pleas will not change the Emperor's decrees. The Empire stands as the power it is today in part because we reject all such pleas.
Do take the lives of my dear Romatera and Jason. Innocent children, you are a heartless brute, Domaric. A savage. Oh, my dear.
Please stop, Prince Jorts. The Emperor's rule is absolute. If you go against him... Damn, I got a bunch of...
Hold there, Campbell. That's not something that should be discussed as a member of the Imperial Army. then the fate of Shior's wife and children is decided. Judgment has been passed, Prince George. Your decision is sound, but the prince's opposition to the execution of these nobles might become an obstacle to the plan from here on out. Are you suggesting a reconsider, Federate? No, kill your son. If you carry out this execution over the prince's objection, it would likely foster feelings of rebellion and cause the opposite of the desired effect. How do you feel about postponing the execution? If the execution is postponed, would that be an acceptable compromise, Prince George?
You know what? Sure. I'm gonna say no, see what happens.
No. The death penalty stands. However, against my better judgment, I agree to postpone the execution. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for your leniency, Emperor Domaric. There are rumors in Swampland that there is a call for help from the direction of Ashbia. If this is due to Arond, we can't stay for long. To make preparations towards to traverse the marsh, we can go through the volcano that will take us to Aspia.
Is that the same volcano from Scenario 1? Should be. Times a 510. Got a little more juice in me. He's back.
Do not judge General Federer. Do not judge General Federer too harshly. He's naturally kind-hearted, but fulfilling his duty makes him appear callous.
Oh, he's back.
To rule a vast country such as Estonia, one must wield absolute power. You must also instill fear of opposing that power. Understand, cruelty is necessary. Oppose your authority or not, you'll be responsible for it for the rest of your life, George. Prolonging the lives of Shios' family weakens our influence and delays the annexation of Ashbia.
You don't know that. They could turn out to be greater people for the net of humanity and not just for the flimsiness and insecurity of your rule. Look at these doors. Those are sick. Lord Seos is not merely a noble, but a general as well. With him gone, Swampland won't be able to oppose the Empire without a leader. Judging from Ilia's stay of execution, Prince George is not at all like his father, the pitiless emperor. He may be the only imperial with a hat. Oh, thank you. Maybe I got through here because I spared him? 500 bucks, baby. You stopped the death sentence to save our lives, right? But that person is your father. You're all Daddy's enemies. Before Daddy went to the front, he said we go back to the Empire when he came back. I don't care about that. If Daddy comes home, we can all be together. I don't want to die.
During the War of Independence, Seals joined the Republican Army and contributed to their victory. Even if this region believes the Empire is brilliant, I want my children to know what freedom is.
Oh shit, am I stuck here? Okay, whew. Mayday. Oh yeah, oh. I was hoping for another running pepper. A man can dream. This is kind of a sick room. This is like a cool, like, Rivendell-style aesthetic here. Since the people have more capacity to pay taxes starting next fiscal year, the tax rate will be increased 20%! Multiplicative or additive? Just as I heard from Lady Ilia, it appears Prince George, unlike the Emperor, respects blood and tears. You can't know how grateful I am that you persuaded Emperor Domaric to delay the execution. Stinky drawer. The requirements are being changed so that all males of fighting age fulfill at least 2 months a year as soldiers. Korea style? Alright. Look at these sick chairs. This room rules. Alright, what's going on here? Poor Ilia. It's hard for me to hold back the tears. It's surprising Emperor Domaric, the king of massacres, was moved to mercy by you, Prince George. You must mean a lot to him. Is this one of those things where it doesn't matter what I say and this is always going to be the case? I doubt it's going to be like diverging dialogue. The imperial aristocracy has been secretly cooperating with the Bullzone sect. Obviously, their armies have been combined, but I believe they have some kind of ace up their sleeves. These things are going so well under Swampland's aristocracy, and now they're all going to be executed for making us all happy and prosperous? It doesn't make any sense. I can't argue with any of that. What, I'm sorry, am I being punished for being too good? This game is such outstanding music. Isn't Domaric afraid of the marsh? By now he must realize there's an ambush waiting for him. He's either a very smart man or a very stupid one, but I don't know if I said that. Even if you postpone the execution, it's sure to happen sooner or later. Romatera and Jason are just children. They're also Swampland's aristocracy. Oh, I'm like stuck there again. If all our forces were focused here, we might have been able to keep the Empire out of Swampland for a while. We had to surrender unconditionally while Emperor Domaric invaded. So, I wonder if there's any sort of debate in the translation about calling this place Swampland. Whether that's exactly the, like, transfer of what the game is called in Japanese. Or something, because it's pretty shit. The Swampland army used to be reorganized to ensure we're not recaptured by the Republic. I've received orders from the Emperor to remain in Swampland. Trying to keep me from my holy Ankh. Is that what I have now? Or level 2 regen 4 HP. That's kind of shit. Oh, he's got it already. That's so funny. I didn't include it to that. Okay, so the one he has right now is the one that gives him support, right? I don't know if I can give up. I don't know if I can give up on the support spell. It's too good. The HP means nothing. He's going to get aura naturally. This is just not really for him. I suppose there's probably more damage, though. I would wager. Whoa. Headland Castle where the Lord was lost. Must have had its garrison annihilated as well. There's no chance of resistance now. Nice. We have 2 small mithril now, I think. If I had enough courage, I would have died with honor on the battlefield rather than become a prisoner of the Empire, but I'm just a coward. I'm just a coward. If Ilya and the children are brought here, they may be able to escape Swampland. Please show pity, Prince George. Their lives are in your hands. Okay. No. The back door. I scratched my belly. That's fun. The Lord's son Jason, my best friend. I don't know what to say with him right now. I hope he's sorry his dad is dead. I hope you're sorry his dad is dead. Very intense thing for a child to say. I love it. Domaric will invade the Republican territories until they're all under Imperial rule. Most people here don't want to be annexed to the Empire again. If Aspia is occupied, Mallory will not interfere because Tristan' son Algernon has been taken hostage by Prince Arant. Okay, got it. I haven't had to push anyone into a headquarters in this game. In fact, I haven't had to push anyone anywhere. My favorite mechanic. If you want to capture me, you'll have to push me. Go on. Okay, I'll push you. Well played. An alliance with Saraban would have made Swampland prosperous. I wonder why the Lord backed out of the agreement. Okay, I got a dark matter. I could go hard on... What is the Empire up to? They've surrounded Aspia but haven't invaded. What's more, they've spread a rumor claiming the Emperor was abducted. I'm wondering whether this place is going to have a blacksmith. Lord Seos was a good man and a gentle person. He won the respect of the other lords and was beloved by the people. Romatera loved her father very much. She must be devastated that he was killed by the Empire. A distress signal from Aspia was reported by some birdmen. This is serious. The capital of the Republic may soon be invaded. After the birdmen returned from investigating Aspia, they told they enjoyed delicious food in the tavern. You should try it if you get the chance. Are you trying to poison me? You have way too much mithril. The Lord of Swampland was once royalty in the Empire. Life has not been easy since we became independent. I really don't care if we become part of the Empire again. Fair? Even-keeled approach? There's no real difference. What's the Empire up to? They've surrounded Aspia but haven't invaded. What's more, they've spread a rumor claiming the Empire was abducted. Okay, this is the headquarters, presumably. I'm going to drop stuff off, but I assume there is a blacksmith here, considering we're at the beginning of the 6th chapter. We got mad bank right now. Okay, let's do the old rigmarole.
The Empire intends to deliver punishment to the Seos and Daka clans. It is Emperor Domaric's way to answer those who rebel with force.
It's just a rumor, but apparently within the volcano there's a secret treasure room, but it's guarded by a dragon, so no one has been able to claim it. I wonder what's in there. It's been quite the Emperor's policy to eradicate the bloodline of the ruling families in his occupied lands, but to allow capital punishment for children is far too cruel.
Lord Seos inherited his governing style from the Republic. The people's opposition to the Empire appears to be aided and maintained by his wife, Lady Ilia.
During the War of Independence 20 years ago, I heard even nobles fought, but I didn't know so many imperial leaders defected. Now I understand why the war shook the empire so. Any accent of head ideas for her, or just like sort of ridiculously cliched Asian ones or Indian ones? That's why I decided not to do it.
Lord Staka and Sios both believed in Republican ideals. Now that they are gone, this land's chances of becoming a land of true equality are slim.
I can hear the spirit's endless laments. The deep sadness of Ilian and the children is resonating in the trees and the grass. The entire area is weeping under Domaric's oppression.
Is Emperor Domaric really this terrible of a ruler? If Gracia were to meet him, I wonder what he would say. For a knight like myself, virtuous acts such as protecting ladies in distress are essential. But when it comes to innocent children, my heart aches even more.
Emperor Domaric's cruelty is on full display in Aspinia. I can't bring myself to escort him to Aspia.
That ninja who gathers information and spies with Impa. That was, yeah, yes, I understand. We're talking about Yasha again. However, I don't remember my master saying there wasn't merely one Yasha. I'm sorry, what was that?
If it were a go, I see noblemen with pretty wives. It sort of makes me jealous.
He's a man of rich appetites, our rock. Lord Seos and Daka, defector from the Empire? I had no idea. Swampland is a marshy moorland. The terrain is difficult for me to walk in. Mud is the worst. Yeah, no shit, you always suck.
Just when I thought I had gotten away from the moisture in that cave. We go from dry land to marshland. I wonder if I will rust.
Okay, do we get any new party members I don't know about? So what do we do in the Arthur Zero situation? I'm going to keep using Zero for diversity and uniqueness of character class, but is not going well. I could potentially Dark Sword him now that we have a now that we're flush with cash. Actually, I don't know how flush we are. We have 38. We probably have another 30 or 40 to sell conservatively. All right, let's check all these buildings. The marsh is very fertile. Our town's so am I. Our town utilized it for farming until the worms started to attack. Now no one's going to go outside. I don't know the worms. Mayday. Stop sniffing this lady's drawers, you weirdo. Stop sniffing this fertile woman's cupboards and drawers. The Republican territory of Swampland was established after the War of Independence. Seos of the Imperial Bloodline was designated its lord. Okay. Bulls and monks have been coming to the marsh and training giant worms to serve them. Jesus. In fact, I've heard the creatures are attacking people in command. This is the Blight? Is this the Blight near Shayao Ghoul? Fucking Bullsome sect. They've been a thorn in my side for too long. Now the swampland is occupied, the people are bound to panic, but the Emperor will just strike us down if we resist. It would be safer to just accept the situation and settle down. Our priest has strong nerves and isn't easily perturbed, but he's so racked with worry about the political unrest in the Republic that he's unable to sleep. There's civil wars and imperial invasions with the Republic. I'm afraid this new government, our new way of life, will come to an early demise. Recently I woke up in the middle of the night. Out of the window I saw a strange flying object in the sky. That mushroom silhouette looked like the Valkyrie of legend. Everyone live. Let's go. Alright, new chapter, my bad. I don't think I'm going to finish this game tomorrow. My friend's coming to visit for the weekend, so I only have... Ooh, the lucky cookie. Let's keep the Jort party going. Oh, yeah. So I only have tomorrow morning for a couple hours. Like 2, maybe? So this is probably a Monday game. I don't think I'll play Sunday. So probably this is probably a Monday finish. Hopefully. It seems no matter who, but that probably means Wednesday, considering how the first one went. It seems no matter who you are, if you post Emperor Domaric, you will lose. What will become of Swampland? I don't know. What about that stew? That looks good. Can I have some of that stew? The nobility of Swampland seceded from the Empire 20 years ago. Despite the repercussions of the Empire, they were brave enough to stand up for their cause. Roger that.
Some sweet snacks. Dates? Perhaps chocolate chip cookies?
I wonder why my friend is still at the bar. It's his turn to feed the worms in the marsh. If you don't bring them food, they come down to search for food. Okay. You guys are in a toxic relationship here. Region of the Republic by Palsis. Swampland strives for a good harvest by taking measures against flood damage, while Headland does the same with his actions against drought. Okay. It's fine. I have no issue with that. Is there no, like... Is this the merchant? No, is this still just a dude? Nice.
I heard the Timash army journeyed through the volcano very recently. They were attacked by a baby dragon, but they spared its life.
Oh, baby. I earned that dialogue.
Timash should have killed that dragon when he had the chance. Who knows where Harbin will bring when it grows up?
Oh, you suck, lady. That's the kind of person who, like, stomps on an animal that gets inside their house, as opposed to just letting it outside. Two lords, Seos and Daka, were expelled from the Empire after losing their positions in a power struggle, but then both contributed in gaining the Republic's independence. Damn. Special attack, or level 1 if used, regen 2 HP. So this is just better. I see no downside. We're changing. I love it. This town rules. It's also very beautiful. It looks like a Xenogears town. Okay, there's the shop. Oh, pub. Never mind. Whoa. General Fafard, who caused a revolt within the Republic, held a grudge against the Timas army. He thought Storage was hiding riches from the rest of the Republican territories. Timas is in Mallory. His enemy appears to be preparing to march on Aspia. However, the rampart of the Mallory side is being blocked by the army of General Fafard's son Braff. So both of us are in Chapter 6, I think. If Emperor Domaric plans to journey to Aspia, he'll never reach the capital safely. Then Swampland and the rest of the Republic will be liberated from Destonia's tyranny. Last night around midnight, I looked at the window and saw something shaped like a giant mushroom floating to the southwest, but no one else looked like to see it. So only the old people saw the Valkyrie? Old people go to sleep earlier than anybody.
I recently flew to Mallory on my way to Aspia. The locals informed me that Braff has betrayed the Republic. Aspia has been occupied by Pizarrant of the Empire. I was near Aspia when responding to a distress signal and saw a huge soldier standing in the moat of Aspia Castle. I was frightened at first, but I soon realized it wasn't attacking the castle.
Oh my god, the previews. Swampland has been occupied by the Empire. Our army will be assimilated into the Imperial forces to be used as they see fit. How could anyone bear this without speaking out? Oh yeah. Just toast me. Okay, one more building, I think. Aha. If you should find some mithril, a magical silver material, you can ask a blacksmith to make you some very strong and valuable equipment. Duly noted. Mystery Onk. Now this is a possibility, but I think support is more important. Whoa. Venom Blade. Ooh, do, 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 do. Nope. I got one of those. I mean, with how much mithril they give you, it's surprising how many haggles they also give you. The Storm Shot. I wonder what that is. Like, it's almost cooler. I don't know. It's a shell. Wait, a mega shell? 18,000? Oh. Agility, who cares? Okay, so I got some stuff to sell. Is there a blacksmith up here? I feel like this town doesn't have a blacksmith. Mayday. No wonder he's so many treats. There's so much mithril. I don't think I tried hard for a haggle in the last town. At the item place. The mystical power undies. They're now in my purview. Okay, so maybe there's another haggle or something, or another one downstairs or something, but none of these things are changing my life, really. The question is, what do I do with all these items? So I guess I gotta sell them. But I don't think there's a blacksmith here. I think this is sort of similar to the cadence of scenario 1, where you had to wait until the last town of chapter 6. Is there any houses or buildings I missed? No secret little crafty thing? Okay, I guess we dip this into liquidity. And then make sure Jorts doesn't die. To like regret hit or something insane like that. We're so rich. I remember I lost like 35, 40k last time. I don't know why I'm tempting the devil by saying what I'm saying. Can I buy, like, stock? Can I invest in a town? I mean, admittedly, he doesn't have Aura 2 yet. But I still think support's better. And then I have to kind of choose whether I wanted to get resist or not. I don't see any reason why this is not just worse. I'll just sell it for now. But I gotta do something for a weapon for 0. So maybe I have to buy a sword for him. This is so much money. So much money. So there's some deal. Like, do I buy this for 0 and give him that ring? What's the difference in damage here? 8 is a lot. So what is it? Resist L2. I don't think there's a point. Resist is good. Either way, I have 2 people with resist and 1 with support, or 2 people with support and 1 with resist. I think resist is better for like late game battles, like the way that the... Oh, I still have to do like the heroes test and stuff. Yeah, this will probably take more than another 2 days. Resist was better for like the purposefully really, really intense battles. Whatever, it's an upgrade, let's do it. I mean, this is pretty cracked. Zero can't use it. Interesting. But he can use this. 70. That's really crazy. This puts him right back in the, that puts him right back in the mix of, like, the top end of damage. I probably have to do it. But his sword is probably at 0. Last time at the end of chapter 5, beginning of chapter 6, I did find one more good wing out on the map. Well, I'm not going to leave town today and do another battle. I'm basically done now. So I guess I can kind of ponder this later. But the ring is at the item shop upstairs. Oh, it's a blade. That's why I can't use it, of course. I didn't think about that. I thought it was a sword. So I have 84k. I don't see a blacksmith here. And ultimately the sort of thing, I need to figure out a way to make 0 viable. So I think it's actually this dark sword with the ring. But I'll wait on this for tomorrow and figure it out. But then I have to, I don't know, unless I don't see a blacksmith here. Maybe I can switch over to like a mithril wing. I don't even think there are mithril wings. If I recall correctly from the previous game. Just to double check, there's not like a little attic or anything here where I can get a dude or I can find a blacksmith. I think that's ultimately the reality here. That Zero's in big trouble, and he has to basically join the dark side. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm gonna save. If I go out here, I wonder if they'll do the same thing of like, you sure want to leave. That door doesn't even look like it can open. I've got a little bit more mithril I can put in the shop. I should do that now. In the headquarters. I think the way Grand Tack has been since Domaric joined us is weird. I kind of understand it, but Domaric is so... He's so much less character than... No, sorry, Grand Tack is so much less character than Benetram and... I mean, even Pulse's head earlier. He's just sort of like a mouthpiece. We're not at the point yet where potions feel necessary to use. 30 is still essentially okay for most heals. I can. It's already 540. It's dinner time soon. And like I don't have like 80 minutes tonight to do this. I don't think. But I'm looking forward to having a fun one for tomorrow. I think I only have time for 1 or 2 tomorrow, so. Hey, buddy. Chirp, chirp. I'm so much cuter than Syntessus, aren't I? Is that what she seems to be saying? Yeah, that's fair. I don't think you're wrong. Syntessus got kind of a weird little squishy face. I mean, I'm looking forward to having a fun battle. That's good. I'm really worried about Zero. What am I going to do with this guy's like equipment? He's not viable right now. Store's locked. Okay, so you have to go out by the castle. All right, well, this is all lots of clarity. I'm gonna save and then we're out of here. Is the worm battle next? That's the only thing they've been mentioning is worm battles. So I assume that's next. You're just trying to torture me. You want to see me? You want to like laugh at my misfortune? Well, Nick, get a good night's sleep and get enough energy to laugh at my misfortune tomorrow. Make sure you stretch out your abdominals. Because you're not getting me tonight. My misery is over. You got that? Tough luck, pal.